Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. Hey, flexible schedule. Do we want a level 3 soundstage? That's a long time to wait for anything. I don't really feel like high service level. Maybe let's knock these 3 out. How long are you gonna take? A year? So 3 years to finish U3 and then pivot to level 3 soundstage? All right. Because I don't think the level 3 soundstage is going to benefit us if we don't have like better sets and props anyway, right? Oops. No. I think I just yeeted $400,000. This is my bad. But also money is no object to me. It doesn't really matter. All right. The original plan. I also was looking at this. Sybil is really close to failing this criteria here. How fast can we get Winds from the West out and in front of an audience? What is this about? A town with a woman and a patriarchal figure, and then she finds love. I like this one. This is the patriarchal figure. This is Sybil. Sybil, the woman in question. You know. Okay. We have 59 days. What's the date today? The 3rd? I think we have to put it here. Am I wrong? Because we have 59 days. Somebody do the math. What's 59 days from January 3rd? No, wait a minute. Here? Here. What day? I could rent all the theaters, which is kind of a wild idea. I could just buy the rest of the theaters, which is also an insane idea. Because, wait a minute. So, let's see. 59 days. Today is the 3rd. January has 31 days, so that's 28 days. February also has 28 days. So if we put you here, it will have released within the window necessary. Okay. Do I want to buy... Do I want to spend all of my net worth on the remaining theaters? I'm very curious to see if I can even do this. How do I just have to hold this? All right, if I spend all of my money, can I double my theaters? I can. This is stupid. If I do this, doesn't this just like break the game though? Like our opponents don't have any theaters to use, so then they just run out of money. I feel like that's unsporting. Maybe it would be fine. I think what we do instead, because you're a fresh movie. Do we have anything that's kind of comparable? 6 and 6 roughly? The Song of Jeremy Jackson was like slightly better, but was also rotten. How about The Darkness? You haven't even had like a week. Or how about you? You're kind of similar, but stale. Did way less than I thought you would. Like a lot less. That's crazy. People have pointed out that I probably have been running actors and actresses back with the same roles probably too frequently. I haven't been doing a good job of paying attention to that, so that's my bad. Let's just rent 25,000 theaters. Like I said, I could buy every single theater that's still on the market right now, but I feel like that's not really fair to the competition. They're just gonna lose, and I'd feel bad about making the game that trivial this early. Like, we've still got like 15 years left in the playthrough, right? I think. Oops. I meant to hit go. Yeah, we'll rent 25 and then do 16, 12, 8. We do need to do Hesperia because we don't have enough time to use our other printer. And then we'll just do the 5. Oops. Women and men. So adults, and then it's kind of middling for the other 2. Where did my cheat sheet go? Oh, there it is. It was under my phone. So I guess we go Spark, Nate, Sparrow. Good. And we're running it over top of our own movie, which might be stupid from a strategic perspective because people can't go to 2 movies at the same time. Sybil, really? You're a German and you don't do tricks? Shocker. Okay, so Winds of the West is coming out in 39 days. That's 20 days early enough. So maybe we could have pushed it back by a week, but I also kind of wanted it over Valentine's Day because it is a romance movie, or sort of a romance. She ends up in love at the end. Good lord, Countrywide Valuables did so poorly. Do we do 1,000? We might as well. We've got the theaters to spare. Does it make its money back? Probably. It made 290 something in the last week here. I believe in it. Hey, and we're renting our theaters. Imagine if I had bought all of the theaters. Now I could be renting them. Oh. Post-release analytics. Dirty tricks? I don't know if I've ever used dirty tricks. People barely want to do normal tricks. What the heck? What is a dirty trick? Can I talk to you? Do you not like me enough? What's your deal? Cornelius. Hold on. Pause. Let's go talk to our guy. Where is he? Management. Cornelius? Ah, his loyalty is too low. We'll give him the last of our whiskey and some cigars. Still not nearly high enough to get him to. Ah, you're still sourcing the whiskey. Not nearly high enough to get him to consider doing dirty tricks. I guess we'll go post-release analytics. That could be interesting. It'll take us 3 years to get there. So forget about remembering that for a while. Somebody was asking, like, have you been researching for the writers? I've been researching sequels for like 4 years. We're half a year away from being able to do sequels. Yeah! Sorry, that was way too. Science fiction is by far one of my favorite genres. The Keep. New publication. That's exciting. Oh, we gotta write some sci-fi. Somebody's gotta finish what they're working on, and then we can sci-fi it up in here. All right, the Battle of Cow Hill has run its course. What was this 10%? Yeah, like 90 screenings worth. Good job, Bobby. Rotten. We need to be farming reputation. Woo! I love the Pirates of the Caribbean and others. All right, Alan's done. I was kind of curious about this one. So I was looking at this. So we haven't reached 2,000 yet. But it does say maintain a reputation above 2,000 for a full calendar year. Does that... I don't know if anybody even knows this, but do you guys know if this is a rolling calendar year? So like, say I got 2,000 on February 1st of this year, or whatever. Or at the Pollux Awards, so like March. Does it then start the counter for as if I'm above 2,000 reputation, the next March I will get credit for having done this? Or does the full calendar year trigger in January 1st? It does like a check. If you have 2,000 rep on January 1st, then the calendar year starts. And once it rolls around to next January, then you get credit for completing it. Let me know, because I'm curious, because it would be nice if we can get the rep early enough. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but if we can get the rep early enough, then we could trigger this early and then get another policy rolling. But if we have to wait late in, until the next January, then it's almost 2 years out from now. which is fine. Like, it's not like I'm gonna do anything else. I'm just kind of curious. Daniel, I'm like very torn about even bringing you back, but he's kind of like my broken project. It's like he was there when we first started the studio, and I'm kind of curious to see where he goes. You're lucky I'm not a boutique, and if I knew what your ceiling was, you'd be out on your ass. 8 out of 8. Whoa! What is this even about? Holding the line? Protagonist dies heroically? Ah, World War I. Very cool. 8 out of 8. I know I talked about this, where I was like, I need to start creating more films that have female leads. I've been very bad about that this year, I think. Is my other guy 13 days away? I don't know if I would really want to hold on to holding the line for 13 days. We'll just give it to the best available. Oh! Have I been using this? It's been like a week since I've recorded an episode. If I've already been using these, you know, my excitement is doubled. That's what happens when you have a bad memory, is you get excited about things that you already knew about. Willie Shelton. Oh, you already researched. Oh, it's Alan. Okay, Alan, can you write me a sci-fi story? What's a good sci-fi story? I should look at my themes. Here, zoom out. The Wayward Soul. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. Lost their way and started down a dark path. We could do Pitch Black. That's a good movie. It's like low sci. Well, it's kind of a weird mix of like fantasy sci-fi and like low sci-fi. At least Pitch Black is. I guess when you get into the Chronicles of Riddick, it gets a little wilder. Yeah. Let's do that one. I like that idea. Pitch Black. Sap darkly. Action sci-fi, pretty much exclusively. I guess you could argue there's a little bit of thriller in there, but I think it's pretty much just 50-50. Oh damn, how are we even gonna do this one? It's like in the frickin' desert. Like they land on a they land on like a deserted planet. I guess maybe the modern American town. Should do a pirate movie too. So the Wayward Soul, that is Riddick. Antagonist is the monsters, but also like the mercenaries that have him chained up. I think you go with monsters though, especially because we don't have any monsters right now. Now here's where it gets kind of confusing. Definitely rival, but these are all stale. Doesn't really have a boss. I guess you could argue that maybe the mercenary guy could be the boss. There's like a pilot. She's definitely not a love interest. I would argue she's more of a sidekick. But like I said, that's kind of busted. We'll call her a femme fatale. She can kind of hold her own. And now where do we go? Definitely ambush. I feel like I've used that one a lot, but crime of necessity is kind of true. You could claim one last job, maybe. He's like trying to get off the planet. Runaway? Nobody, that doesn't really apply. There is kind of a prison break, maybe more so than an ambush even. Or crime of necessity. Is there anything else going on? Thrilling chase does happen. Yeah, like get that out of there. And then, yeah, we'll call it rescues hostage because he gets out of there with like 2 people in tow. It's like a child and the holy man. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. Are there any writers that write sci-fi? That's actually an interesting question. It's a new genre. Like they probably wouldn't even know what it is, right? I don't see anybody. Just doing a quick glance through here. Suppose I should be looking at free. Thriller, historical thriller, action, drama, historical, blah, 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 blah. Romance. Maybe like one of the young ones. They're like, he's unproven, but he's really good at this weird sci-fi stuff. Nah. None. All right. The Ashen Pot. Tributaries 12. Trying to, what do they even talk about in Ocean's 11? Keep your eye on your money. I feel like Danny Ocean says that at one point. Nice! Yes! All right, hold on. Come to the science building. Are you guys still researching or are you done? Did that happen? Yeah. Frame tone pure. Upgrade everything. And then put 2 teams on it so it cuts the time in half. And then we'll have that this time next year. Amazing. Are you done? Yeah, you're done. Ashen Pot. Ooh, it's fresh and almost an 8 out of 8. We need to do more fantasy movies, maybe. Mayhaps. Emma. Earl. The best there is. I actually really don't mind. These guys aren't even that expensive, but the fact that they're amazing quality and they have the ability to possibly punch up the cost above $1 million, that seems really helpful. We're down to, yeah, Jeremy Jackson is done. $11 million is great for a rotten movie, so cool. A- for Tributaries 12, well done. 2 stars, really? 3? 5, yes. The Bone Grinder's like, this is the greatest heist movie that's ever existed. 3, 2. All right, it's a normal curve. 2, 3, 5, 3, 2. You can use that in your statistics analysis class. Oh no! Holy hell! Please tell me I didn't put any of these in a film. Oh damn. What was holding the line? Oh, Mentor, shoot. What about Searching for Bilbo? Also Mentor, dang. This is what happens when I only got 9 supporting characters and I'm trying to use like all of my actors and actresses. It's a rough go. Ooh, Pollux Awards time. We got 2. We don't quite have 2,000. Let's see. I guess we probably just go 2 brothers bedeviling the jewels the whole time. I wish you would stay sorted by rating. That would be nice. If I wanted to pay, do I have to pay each time? Like each category? Sure do. Well, you shouldn't promote twice, right? You should only really promote once. And there's 6 categories, so we could spend... The problem is the influence. The influence is gonna take a lot. So let's do additional promotion for 2 brothers and leave it at that for Best Picture. And then we'll just give everybody else a fighting chance. Don't even bother. Because influence is hard to come by. Oh, is this Best Actor? Let's go Songs of Jeremy Jackson. That one made a lot of money. I don't know if, like... I don't think money has any play in, like, who does best. I told you I did terrible with featuring women in the lead role. I need to be better about that, for sure. 2 brothers, Best Director, Bedeviling the Jewels, and then Best Screenplay, 2 brothers, Bedeviling the Jewels. Good. Fly. The Dogs of Bakersfield. The Daddy! Oh, it's not quite a 7. It is kind of all over the place as far as a movie goes. I think we hold on to Anders Strickland for a second here. Now we get to use our frame tone pure for the first time. That's fun. Yeah, let's go for like middling 7s or 8. Kind of the same with our actors here. So daring adventurer. Let's go Thomas. You've never been a daring adventurer. I'm going to try to be more cognizant of what they've done recently. I don't know if I can really do that with genre. Just because I have a lot of genres going on, and it's hard to like care about that. But we'll try to do it with their roles. That seems like it'd be easier to get away with. So angry boss. I didn't actually give these guys an antagonist. That's crazy. There should have been. I should have put the monster in here. I can't believe I didn't do that. And it's got treasure hunt instead. Although I definitely would have had treasure hunt in this movie still. Maybe I would have kicked out ambush. But let's see. Angry boss. Maybe Emil Reed here. And then the damsel in distress will go Eliza Doolittle. Somebody suggested. Oh, dirt found. On whom? Maurice Fox. History of prostitution. Yes. You want to hire him? Absolutely. Search for Dirch failed on Arthur Gray, and my agent was spotted. Damn it, Sam Johnston. All right, Bruce, you got one more shot at it. All right, now we have 8 dudes. Is anybody free? Don, I feel like I just hired you. You won an Apollux Award, though. What are you good at? Detective? We have multiple detective writers. I feel like it's Alan that we're gonna kick to the curb here. We got a lot of people doing research. Alan, you're 101 days writing Sap Darkly. Can't fire him because he's writing. All right, we'll see how it goes. I'm being sued by the Gerstein brothers? How dare you? For on what grounds? Compensation. Oh, I did poach their employee. It's not my fault he was a sleazebag. Hold on. The trick has worked. The darkness. Not bad. Kind of low, but kind of kept running, which is kind of interesting. So we're at 3,000 here. I have no theaters left across the board, which is wild. I guess, yeah, we got Winds from the West and Hankinson coming out at the exact same time, so why would there be any theaters left? We can rent. We'll go like 2,500. It's not going to stay 3,000 across the whole weeks here. Okay, except there you go. I've been trying to click on you for a while now. 7.2, 6.2, stale. Nelly, Jesse. Peter, you're never touching a movie again. I don't know why you're still in my office, but Peter Lambert. Oh, and I gotta go talk to the mayor here. Can I hire your lawyer for a sec? Thank you. 100%. Save. Get owned. Rodent, run! Oh, it's rotten right out of the gate too. Oof. Clifton, you've maxed. Ooh, you have further to go. That's fun. Let's put that on the shelf. It's hard to take something right out of the gate and be rotten. Clifton. Yeah, you still have room to go. Maybe because we have 8 writers, let's just max out research for the time being, and we'll just kind of ride out not having any movies for a sec. Calamity Jane, not too bad. This could be fun. That could be a woman in the up there. Okay, so put this at the back here. 6.8, 6.2 rotten. How much did you cost to make? Oops. Let's go 25. Yeah, I think we'll hit $1 million. Somebody also said that you have to think about the 25% added on, but only to the first week. So when you trigger the behemoth's policy, it only adds to the first week. Is that true? It doesn't apply to the whole thing? That's way worse than the boutique's ability to maintain a run for much longer. Oops. Here, right there. And then we add. This is part of why I think I might be struggling with having a big audience show up and then like maintain the run. Is I feel like I've been making these like films that don't appeal to anyone, so people don't really care about going, if that makes any sense. Because if everybody's mid, why would anybody go? Or, you know, like, some people will go, but not a lot of people. So I feel like to get our large groups back coming into the theater, we want to try and find more, like, focused films that appeal to certain groups rather than, like, a massive group of everyone rather than, yeah. All right, you only gave me, you son of a guns. I leaned in to advertising the other film and they didn't even give me that as best film nomination. You absolute trolls. Best double for cinematography, only 1 for best actor, 1 for best actress, 2 for best director, 1 for best screenplay. Okay, that's a lot of nominations. I'm pretty pleased with that. Edwin Hubbard got drama. Corrupt official for Charlie Graham. Cool. Be good to see how the Pollux Awards go. And Countrywide Valuables is done. It barely made its money back there. No, Tommy Barton, I don't even know who you are. Sorry you died. 100% chance of winning? Absolutely. Get out of my office. I didn't even bother going to the courtroom. Haha. Take that. The trick has worked for Hankenstein. Oh God, what have I created? The winds from the west at the same time. A cold wind blows fiercely. I don't even know. Good. Double release at the same time is probably dumb. Hey, Peter Lambert's very excited though. He's crying in happiness. Sybil's happy. I'm sure the first German-American film will appeal to both audiences. We could send an actor to Germany. Well, this is a troubling thing to see. And then advertise in German theaters. Take the contract. What do we even get? Money for business development. They just give you some money. And then the film will be shown in Germany for 6 weeks on 1,000 screens. You'll receive 50% of the box office receipts. I know you're supposed to give all of this money back when World War II happens. I am intrigued to see how this goes though. So can I just pick any film I've ever done? Or is it just within the last year? It looks like it's just within the last year. Well, let's try Two Brothers. I'm curious. Prints of Two Brothers have been sent to Germany. Your film will be shown in every theater in the country. Every theater is 1,000 screenings? That's so few. Do you have like 4 theaters? All right. B+. 2 stars. I would expect the Bone Grinder to like Frankenstein. Of course, sort of Christ is like, that's terrible. What do you mean the monster is the victim? Nobody else got it. Everybody else read Frankenstein and didn't understand the plot. Fresh movie though. That's fun. And then A- for Winds from the West. 2 stars. 2 stars. 3. Way to go, Janet. Yeah. Boo. Boo this man. Another fresh one. Well done. Uh-oh. Oh, we didn't have a love interest. Good job. Good job exercising restraint in the past. Herbert Ford, you absolute goober. Give me something. I'm dying. I need sidekicks or side characters. The Proclamation. A 7 out of 7 is pretty good. Generational conflict means it's stale immediately. But I think this is one we can pitch a really good movie from. 2 stars across the board. Da, 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 da. Film, sound, go. Best guy. No, by a few days. It's too bad because I can knock this time down if we get our second. Oh, apparently you're too low as well. Give it to our best director though. Bobby's gonna be Abraham Lincoln, everybody. How exciting. Charlie, you're the angry boss. The strict parent is Vivian. This is like the best movie I will have ever put together. Jane, what's wrong? Why are you so disloyal? There you go. And then the square enforcer is Steve Gray. This will be the greatest movie I've ever made. Hello, Jurgen. Ah, yes, the Nazi. Sure, we'll pick out something they like. Uh-huh. So you killed Sybil. It's very rude of you. The trick didn't work. Dang, we maxed out Tributaries 12. Wow. Oops. So let's see. It was a little less than 4,000, but still pretty good profit. I don't have any more theaters. That's crazy. Whoops. Let's go 3,500. 3,000. And then run it with just 3,000 till the end. I don't think... Well... We'll want to run some with Hankenstein. We're kind of at like this weird... inflection point where things are being like over... I'm trying to stop overlapping things because I think it was throwing... Like they were cannibalizing each other a bit. And that was leading to weird stuff happening. That's pretty good. Especially for a fantasy movie. This should be for kids, right? I like this one. The castle reminds me of the castle from the film. Oh, they're gonna ask me for Geez, they're gonna ask me. You know what? Let's try to max this one out and see what happens. Because it's a really good movie, and it's not, and it's fresh. And I'm hoping we can make it cost more than $1 million. Ooh, it's pretty dang cheap. How did I make a movie this cheap? Well, time to find out. I think we drop it by 10 grand. And then 12. And then 8. Ooh, we can use our cheap... Oh, I should have used the expensive one, I just realized. Although I don't think there's any way I could spend enough to make it... How? How is this possible? I guess maybe the themes in there are a little messed up. So young people, but not for women. So let's avoid avoid velvet gloss. That's so weird. I think this is part of my problem. And you, and then there. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Good job. Confirm. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's... Whoop. A postcard, you say. Sign the card. Get bent. See? Ben? Clever me. Get bent. Send. You are my dessert. This is so gross. Oh, Lord. How do I get out of this menu? Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking that off my screen. Goodbye. Anyway, all right, let's pause the episode there. We will come back with the Pollux Awards at the end of February, and then hopefully we'll be able to get over the reputation hump there. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more videos of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.